So hello students, welcome back to class, and this is lesson 12, the last lesson in the unit, which is always the reading lesson. In this unit, we've learned a lot of vocabulary words. And in this lesson, there are a lot of vocabulary words also. And so I'm going to read the lesson, I'm going to read the article, and on the right side of the screen, you can see the vocabulary words. I'm not going to explain the vocabulary words, but you can see some of the most important vocabulary words, all right? So listen to me read. The global village. What do you think the term global village means? More and more often, the term global village is used to describe the world and its people. In a typical village, however, everyone knows everyone else, and the people face the same kind of problems. How can the world be a village when it is home to almost 6 billion people? Political and technological changes in the past century have made the global village possible. Political changes. The years after World War II seemed to promise peace and more equality among people. For example, the United Nations was founded in 1945 to help countries resolve disputes peacefully. This promise was soon shattered, however, by the Cold War, tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. These two superpowers engaged in an arms race, spending huge sums of money on weapons. The other nations of the world were split into two sides, and the world was frozen in a perpetual state of hostility, seemingly on the brink of destruction. It was not until the collapse of communist governments in the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe between 1989 and 1991 that the Cold War ended and the political climate changed. The end of Cold War tension made the global village more politically possible by opening new channels of communication between the nations. Technological changes. Technologically, the greatest contributor to the global village is the microchip, an electronic circuit on a tiny chip. The microchip has made satellites and computers possible. These forms of high-tech communications allow news and ideas to travel quickly from country to country, making people aware of their neighbors around the globe in dramatic new ways. Through the internet, we can get information from computers anywhere and carry on electronic conversations with people everywhere. Through television programs transmitted by satellite, we are exposed to many cultures. What will happen as we move into the 21st century and beyond? Almost certainly, the development of the global village will continue. Not only is this possible, but the challenges that the world faces, for example, pollution, population growth, and conflicts among peoples, will make it necessary. All right, so I've enjoyed this unit. I like history, and this unit has a lot of history and a lot of thinking about what might happen in the future. And so, as this article says, we now live in a global village. All right, and so a global village means that we communicate with people all over the world through the internet, through television, through our phones, our computers. It's amazing. All right, so no homework. I'm not going to make you read this. It's very long. I'm not going to make you read this one, but you can think about it, and here are the vocabulary words, and so you can practice saying the vocabulary words, writing them down in your vocabulary book if you want. All right, so great unit. You're a great student, and I hope that you're improving. And if you find some of this work, we're only in Unit 10. We have 6 more units, and so the work will become more and more difficult. If you find this difficult, don't be afraid to go back to the intro book. Do not think that the intro book is too simple. If we do not have the foundation, then it's difficult to build a strong house. And so if the foundation of our English language is not strong, then maybe we should go back to the foundation. Intro book, book 1, book 2. All right, so you're a great student. I'm happy that you're studying with me. Don't forget, send me your homework. Ask me any question you want. If I can, I'll try to communicate with you and answer your questions and help you speak, read, write, and hear, understand English fluently. So, see you in the next unit.